It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special.
Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheets, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Wong in at point guard. Jefferson is out there with Laverne. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Bush in at the 2 spot. And that one's good.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that, ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
Wong passes to Laverne. There's the pick. Shot off the screen. Jefferson's shot is off. Charlotte on D. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Here's Morris. Following the basket by Freak. Morris kicks to Knight. Feeds to Chandler. Out to Morris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bush. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Wong. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Hornets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. On offense, here are the Suns. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Banked in off the glass.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
There's the pass to Warren. Chandler dishes to Warren. Good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Morris comes over to help. Wong passes to Bush. To the middle. Here's Jefferson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Knight with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Charlotte moving it around. Here's Wong. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Right with the double team. Here's Laverne. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Laverne's got his first points of the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jeff Hornacek.
We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Great, thanks for the report, Doris. Phoenix with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Got a piece of it. And here's the break by himself. Oh!
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And he gets the bucket.
They're really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Smooth. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Morris, a screen, off the pick. The shot is off, and the Hornets now going the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after Markieff Morris's miss. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Knight. 6 points for T.J. Warren.
And now, your Suns dancers.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Hornets and where they stand statistically now. First in assists, first in blocks, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Markieff Morris, and it's Booker in for Wright. Booker with it, picked up by Kidd-Gilchrist. Outside Knight. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Walker, finished off the break. Walker's got his first points of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Knight. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist making his last shot. Here's Chandler. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And Phoenix making a change here. Tucker's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Laverne. And it's Gerald Green in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Long. Zeller grabs the board. Suns trail by 4. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Knight. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's the Hornets with the ball. Long passes to Green, and he gets it to go.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Knight. Batum with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. The shot's good from Wong. And it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
That's 10 straight points now, all on fast breaks. They are running wild out here.
Yeah, they just haven't allowed the defense time to set up. As soon as they get it, they're running with it.
Now here's Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there. Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Suns trail by 6. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Phoenix. Now here's Knight. He's got 6. Pick by Zeller. Shot off the pick. A second chance effort. Rejected by Wong.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much in. To it. There's still a lot of game left.
And how about a